Campus Vibes. Campus Vibes.
ക്യാമ്പസ് വൈബ്സിൽ ഇന്ന് ലിവർപൂൾ ജോൺ മോർസ് സർവകലാശാലയിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ അവരുടെ വിശേഷങ്ങൾ പങ്കുവയ്ക്കുന്നു.
Hello everybody, my name's Teresa Jacobs and I'm the Executive Director of Learning at ISDC, but right now I'm having a very different experience because I'm auntie, you could say, to a group of 12 students from Liverpool John Moores University in the UK, and they are on a partially subsidised programme with the theme of sustainability, UN goals and sustainability, but also to give them a very deep dive into a culture and a distant continent and give them a completely different experience from what they're used to. They're first year and second year university students, first time in India, having a fantastic time, and I think what most overwhelmingly comes across with all of the students is just how happy and welcoming everybody here is in southern India. So we're all thankful for that. So, all of the students have got quite a lot to say and would all like to sum up some of their experiences and some of their learnings. So I'm now going to hand over to all of my students to say just a few words about their experiences and what they've learnt.
This is Radio CU, and we're a bunch of students from Liverpool John Moores. We're here with ISDC. We're currently at your lovely university, Calicut. We're going to tell you a bit about ourselves, our experiences so far. We're here with ISDC and we're having a wonderful time. My name's Billy and I'm currently studying business with digital marketing. We're going to tell you a bit about ourselves, but yeah, hope you're having a wonderful day, guys.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm studying marketing at Liverpool John Moores.
I'm Layla and I'm studying history at Liverpool John Moores.
Hi, my name's Alex and I'm studying quantity surveying at Liverpool John Moores.
You join me, Tyler Banks, and I study law at Liverpool John Moores.
My name is Nathan. I study business with digital marketing.
My name's Sarah and I study psychology.
My name is Louisa and I am doing film studies.
My name's Roxana and I'm studying criminology with psychology.
My name's Hannah and I'm also studying law.
My name's Jude and I'm studying media production.
One thing I've noticed being here in India is the women, they wear very colourful clothes in comparison to the bland clothes in the UK.
Yeah, something that surprised me about India is how welcoming all the people are during our travels. I've met some of the greatest people that I've ever met, so yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to all the people of India for such a warm welcoming.
I think the biggest difference here for me would just be how spicy the food is compared to back home. Like a tikka back home is very little flavour than it does here.
Something that took me off guard by India is tuk-tuks. Although they're small and fast, they're very dangerous and you could even fall out of one. So caution's advised.
One thing that surprised me about India is definitely the humidity. As soon as I left the airport, it hit me straight in the face, but I soon got used to it.
One thing I noticed is that everyone's definitely much happier in India and everyone's more smiley than the UK.
One thing that's probably shocked me a little bit upon coming to India has been the unpredictability of the weather. It's so ever-changing and you can never be fully prepared for it.
Yeah, the same thing I noticed is the weather. I wasn't expecting it to be rainier than England when I came here.
I found that the different animals you can find in buildings quite surprising, like a lizard on the wall. That was really scary, actually.
I found the new experiences with dance and music really interesting in India, as they're completely different to the UK. And I think that rounds off our experiences. So thank you very much for the university for having us. Thank you, Bill Dog, for introducing us and hosting.
So we're from Liverpool John Moores University. Have you noticed any similarities to our uni compared to Calicut? Have you?
Well, I study media production and we're in the media suites now, and there's a lot of similarities actually. The studio still has a lot of similar technology, all following the same principles, and whilst we do have more facilities to our disposal, these all seem quite standard in the industry, so that they can be transferable skills from one university to another, and you could work internationally with the same sort of ideas and concepts. All the camera equipment is the same brands as well, so that's another similarity between the facilities that we have at John Moores and the facilities here. I would say that in Liverpool we have like a plethora of different cameras and technology we can use. There's a whole room dedicated to it that we can take for free and take out in our free time, and I'm not sure if there's such a drive for independent study with media at Calicut University and at Indian universities.
The main thing about coming to India is that there's a massive cultural difference, and not only that, a massive time zone difference. Louisa, have you noticed anything different about, like, regarding genders or?
On our trip to Calicut, we actually went to the Department of Psychology, and we got to sit and chat with a classroom. We did notice that it seemed to be more prominent that female or like women were taking the course, which we found a bit interesting because in our university, every course has a bit of like an equal amount of the same gender, the two genders taking the course. So.
How about you, Hannah? Have you noticed any similarities from psychology in Liverpool compared to Calicut?
Well, I do law, but I did see some similarities with psychology because in my course at John Moores there's a legal clinic where you can ask for free advice to the students which gain experience, which related well with psychology because they also have a clinic, which was very impressive as well.
Is there anything that shocked you, Alex, about moving from Liverpool, coming here? Is there anything like culturally different or?
Well, yeah, as stated, we're students studying out of the city of Liverpool. I'm sure a lot of people listening will have heard of due to its famous music culture and famous football teams such as Liverpool Football Club and Everton Football Club. I think there's a lot of similarities. I think Indian people and people from Liverpool are very proud individuals and proud of their culture and very welcoming to people visiting.
How about the food? How have you found the food, Jude? Have you enjoyed it? Have you had problems with your belly?
I've loved it. I get one of our coordinators, Deepak, I get him to tell me what to eat most of the time because he's got the best recommendations. But there's so much variety in Kerala specifically, so I've tried a lot of new things. Tried shawarma, which I hadn't had, alfaham, which I hadn't had, dosas, which are brilliant. So I'm loving the food at the moment, and it's alright with my belly, but some people it's a bit tricky.
You study media production, Louisa. Have you watched any Bollywood movies or picked up on any differences from maybe Hollywood films compared to Indian film production?
Recently I think RRR hit the theaters. It was quite popular in England as well because it's on Netflix and everything. And I thought it was brilliant. I watched it, all 3 hours of it. Even if it was long, it was breathtaking. The VFX work that was done on this film was impressive, and comparing it to some of the VFX in the West, I thought, it's taking over. Indians really know how to make animations. Also because it's an action film, I thought, major companies like Marvel and Disney could probably start taking some notes on how to direct and produce action movies because RRR broke records.
How has it been, Teresa, looking after a slot?
Absolutely fascinating, looking after a group of people who come in with eyes wide open, warning them right from the very beginning. The minute you step outside this airport, it's going to feel like somebody's wrapped a blanket round you. Warning these lovely people, don't eat too much spice. Warning these people to, what to wear, what time to arrive, how to say hello to people. Absolutely fascinating. And I've been coming to India now for about 4 years, but every time I see something different with a group of students. And every time I have to explain to the students about toilet paper. But never mind.
I think we all just want to say a massive thank you to everyone in India, because everyone we've met in India has just been so warm and welcoming. It's a really nice change from big cities like London, Birmingham, for example. So yeah, I just want to say a big thank you from all of us at Liverpool John Moores University for hosting us at Calicut University. We've had a wonderful time and everyone has been so warm and welcoming. Well, thanks for listening, guys. I hope you've enjoyed listening to us and I hope you're having a wonderful day. So thank you.
ക്യാമ്പസ് വൈബ്സിൽ ഇതുവരെ കേട്ടത് ലിവർപൂൾ ജോൺ മോസ് സർവകലാശാലയിലെ വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾ വിശേഷങ്ങൾ പങ്കുവച്ചതാണ്.
Campus Vibes. Campus Vibes.